Did you guys know that Apple is reportedly working with Samsung to come up with something cool? Yes, Apple has been using OLED screens from their iPhone XR onwards. And now they plan to bring a new OLED display technology that will be applied on 2024 iPad and Mac models. So what exactly is this new tech? How exactly are Apple's current OLED screens holding up in the market? Is the recent buzz about its superiority just some sham news? Let's see. In today's episode, we will be answering all of these, so make sure you stick on till the end. Hey guys, welcome once again to Inzu Tech, where we bring you the fresh and best updates from the tech world. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for the latest updates. So, let's hop on. We all know that OLED is a revolutionary display technology that allows for tiny, power-efficient, and dazzling screens. Currently, OLEDs are being employed by numerous companies in mobile phones, tablets, digital cameras, and even television sets, as they are regarded as the greatest display technology ever. With a 5.8-inch flexible Super AMOLED display, Apple's 10th anniversary iPhone X was the company's first OLED phone. Since then, Apple has introduced more OLED phones, and now by 2024, the company's entire portfolio will include the latest AMOLED screens. But is it good enough? With all these great remarks going on, is it really worth it? Coming to what Apple provides now, the iPhone 13 Pro Max's record-setting OLED display is the brightest smartphone display on the current market. It supposedly is one of the best in the entire industry. The latest and finest iPhones from Apple are all the rage these days. Deep opinions of the Cupertino-based company flagships are slowly but steadily coming online. Several records were broken by the Super Retina XDR display with a 120Hz ProMotion function. For example, it is the brightest OLED smartphone on the market. Take this case. With a peak full screen brightness of over 1000 nits, the display can achieve 1200 nits when watching HDR material. Contrasts are immaculate, as they are on every OLED display. Many customers also appreciate the Apple smartphone's exceptional color purity. It's not just that. The iPhone 13 Pro Max's anti-reflective layer likewise performs admirably. The only reflectivity discovered was 4.6%. That is a large number. As a result, even in direct sunshine, the screen should be completely readable. At the end of the day, the iPhone 13 Pro Max achieves the highest possible grade of A+. In fact, it's not just about their smartphones. There's the OLED Apple Watch too. Apple released its first wearable gadget, the Apple Watch, in April 2015, which included a flexible AMOLED display, manufactured by LG Display. So far, all Apple Watch models have used flexible AMOLED screens. OLED displays are especially ideal for these types of wearable devices, since they are smaller and lighter than LCD displays and use less power, especially if the UI is tweaked to make use of the specific OLED features. However, the existing wearable screens will not last forever the same. According to speculations, Apple is working on next-generation micro LED display technology for future wearable gadgets. This is going to make the device slimmer and better. Apple's OLED screens might be satisfying for now. But what about the future? As we mentioned previously, Apple is reportedly working with Samsung on a new OLED display technology known as a two-stack tandem structure that will be utilized on iPad and Mac models in 2024. Apple has ordered Samsung to create OLED panels with a two-stack tandem construction. These panels include two emission layers, which assist to double the brightness of the display and improve the OLED display's lifespan by up to 4 times. Although previous iPhone models feature single-stack screens, Apple is likely to employ a double-stack structure in OLED panels for iPads, since iPads are used for longer periods of time than iPhones. Macs also have a longer shelf life than iPhones, which may be why Apple is aiming to offer OLED panels for MacBooks and iMacs. The current iPad and Mac models do not have OLED screens and are confined to LCD and mini LED displays, but Apple iPhones and Apple Watches do. The majority of the display components used in iPhones and Apple Watches are obtained from Samsung Display, one of the world's leading display manufacturers. Prior to these rumors, there were others claiming that Apple was working with Samsung to produce a 10.86-inch OLED screen last year, but that Samsung has dropped the project because it was too expensive for them. Samsung was also apparently unable to produce enough display devices at a reasonable price. However, according to the claim, Samsung will resume production this year. Internally, the two-stack tandem structure is referred to as the T-Series, where the T stands for tandem. Samsung Display, the company's display division, is supposedly planning to initially develop the T1 material for customer evaluation before beginning commercial production in 2023. After ensuring that the manufacturing infrastructure is in place, Samsung will allegedly move on to produce the successor known as T2, with commercial production set to begin in 2024. With this timescale in mind, Apple is expected to adopt T2 material for its iPads and Macs in 2024. However, while Samsung would supply Apple with new OLED screens, it will initially utilize them on its own Galaxy Tab and Galaxy Book devices in order to keep ahead of the competition. Okay, now that clearly shows us what to hope for. Currently, we have the iPhone and Apple Watches hitting the market with OLEDs. What else do we need apart from the iPad? Yes, the MacBook. For months, there have been rumors that Apple might equip MacBooks with OLED panels, a technology that the company has hitherto only included in iPhones and Watch series devices. Sadly, Apple will have to wait a few years before it can bring OLED panels to notebooks, like the MacBook Pro series. According to speculations, Apple will release an OLED laptop in 2025 at the earliest, with the OLED iPad following in late 2023 or 2024. The new Apple OLED screens, it appears, will not be like those seen in other laptops. It will be very distinct. So what exactly are the reasons that keep us away from getting the new OLEDs sooner? According to reports, hefty costs are stopping Apple from creating huge OLED panels sooner. As of now, Apple has introduced mini LED screens to the iPad Pro 12.9, MacBook Pro 14, and MacBook Pro 16, all of which are high-end gadgets. According to rumors, Apple ran into production challenges with these mini LED panels, so we expect it to stick with them until the pricing of these giant OLED displays comes down, so we might have to wait a bit to lay our hands on these flashy screens. Aside from all these, we are getting a few other news regarding the production of displays for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Apple has been buying OLED panels from Samsung for its smartphone since 2017, but now the company is now looking to reduce its reliance on the Korean manufacturer. According to display specialists, just one iPhone series model will have a Samsung-made display. Samsung will be the only vendor of the 6.1-inch iPhone 14 Pro this year, with orders for the 6.7-inch Pro Max split between Samsung and LG. According to estimates, BOE, one of the world's leading display producers in both LCD and OLED production, obtained 20 to 25% of orders for the 6.1-inch iPhone 14 panels, with orders for the 6.7-inch iPhone 14 Max panels divided between LG and Samsung. The main difference between LG and Samsung here is LG's ability to make LTPO smartphone panels, which lags considerably below Samsung's capability. The LTPO panels are primarily utilized to enable a dynamic refresh rate, and conventional versions are expected to only give a 60Hz refresh rate. In addition, the iPhone 14 CPU is built on a more advanced technology node than last year's 5mm A15 Bionic chipset. Meanwhile, the company expects to release the iPhone 14 series in September. Okay, so coming back to where we started, do you guys think that the current displays provided by Apple are satisfactory? Apart from that, what do you guys think about the new display that is said to be in production? Drop your opinions in the comment section below. So as we near the end of the video, how did you find today's episode? In any case, please leave your opinions about the video in the comment section below. This isn't the end of the story. More exciting stuff will be released in the following days, and we will bring you the best of it here at Idzu Tech. That's all we have for today. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Enable post notifications while you're at it so you don't miss any of our future uploads. That's all we got for now. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. We'll meet up again in the next one.